Okay, we are live. Hello, everybody. I'm just gonna be on my phone just so I can get the chat because I am streaming from Zoom. So I want to make sure that I have everything sorted before we begin. But welcome in. I'm gonna be doing tarot poll for each of the zodiac signs and then a quick EFT tapping for this new moon in Leo. Okay, I found it now. I found it somewhere. I'm still getting to grips with this. Okay, I'm in the chat. I'm just gonna put hi. Now we know it's live. Okay, I'm gonna keep the chat there. So if you have any questions or anything that's coming up for you, how you're feeling about this new moon in Leo, I don't normally do like a lot of lives on my YouTube, but I've had this channel for about 3 years and I've hosted so many lives on Insight Timer. You might have seen my lives on New Moon Star, and I do so many different live sessions, but I've just really neglected YouTube. So I just think it would be really fun to come back to YouTube in a way that feels really connected, really organic, because I know we're all really busy and it's sometimes nice to have a live session where you can get involved and have that communication directly, knowing that I'm live, you're live, and we're gonna have a good time. Okay, so if you didn't know, we have a new moon in Leo happening tomorrow. So this is a little bit early. I do have a new moon full-on 45-minute ritual happening tomorrow. So if you are on my email list, you will get a Zoom link for that. It's a free ritual, so that's not done via YouTube, but this is sort of like an intro to that because I thought it'd be nice to do a tarot poll and to talk a little bit about the new moon in Leo. Now, we do have a Mercury retrograde right now, and whenever there's a Mercury retrograde, I always think it's not really the best time to do manifesting as in taking action, but it's a really great place to stop, reflect, and look at your life like a stage, because Leo rules the 5th house, which is to do with inner child healing. A lot of Leos are performers. So you can look at your whole life as it is like a stage of performance and ask yourself, what things would you move around? Like, would you add a few characters, take a few characters? How would you change the script, the lighting? Like, how is your life looking right now if you were sat in the audience watching it? And what would you like to see your character go through and see that experience? And this is a really great new moon to do that, to do journaling and to write basically like a letter to the universe and describe in detail what you'd like to see. So you're resetting, you're refreshing, you're remembering. That's what the retrogrades are for. So if you're not feeling in the spirit of summer, you're feeling like, gosh, you know, this whole year's gone so fast and I feel like nothing's happened and I don't know what's going on. That's okay. That is what this new moon is for. It is a pausing point for us to go, let me take a step back and see, what else do I want to do? What is it that I've been distracting myself from? What projects need finishing? So these can be some journal prompts that you might want to work on. But if you're joining us on the new moon ritual tomorrow at 12 p.m. UK time, we're going to be journaling on a lot of these topics. Anyway, so I'm going to quickly start to share my screen and I'm going to show you exactly how, oh, there I am, funny, how this new moon is going to affect your sign. So you might be watching this on the replay. I don't know. But if you are a Capricorn, it's your 8th house, Aquarius 7th house, Pisces 6th house, Aries 5th house. So you can have a look right now on, hey Agvers, how's it going? Just seeing you in the chat. So this is how this new moon in Leo is going to affect your sign. What I mean by that, it's going to highlight this specific area of your houses, of your zodiac, to kind of indicate where you need to put a little bit more attention to. So like I said, if you're in a Capricorn rising or sun, really focus on transformation and letting go. I'm a Capricorn rising as well. I do genuinely believe there are things that I really need to let go of. So I'm going to write my let it go list. You know, I'm a big fan of those. If you're an Aquarius, sun or rising, your 7th house, I want you to consider your one-to-one partnerships, your relationships. Pisces 6th house, routines and health. Like, have you been taking care of yourself? Have you been eating well, sleeping well? And if not, why? How can you add some better routines in? Aries, it's your 5th house, which is the Leo house. So consider some inner child healing or just having a good jolly time. Aries, your fun. Where's the fun been? Make sure to invite it back into your life. Taurus, it's your 4th house of outer and inner home life. So by that, I mean, what does home mean to you and how can you make your space feel more homely? Gemini, I'm a Gemini sun. It's affecting our 3rd house of communication, and also social media. So that could be a new moon to consider, okay, are my social medias, do they feel authentic? Or maybe I need to get on social media and create more things and communicate my story. Cancer, your second house, so look at your finances, abundance, how's the money going? Is there things we need to budget? Or just focus on abundance, gratitude. Leo, it's your first house, it's the new moon in your house of identity. So think about you, who you are when no one is looking, not when you're putting on a performance as Leos do. Who are you and how do you speak to yourself? Virgo, it's your 12th house, shadow work, mental health, subconscious. These are some things that you could be working on. What is your mind doing? Libra, it's your 11th house of friendship groups, community. It's a great new moon to consider. Where do you want to go? Like, what events do you want to attend this summer? Who do you want to be around? Because that's going to influence you. Scorpio, it's obviously you're the 10th house. So what is the legacy you want to leave behind? Which is a big question for Scorpio. You might be in a space right now where you don't feel like you've achieved exactly what you want to achieve. You feel like you're just not on the right path. So this is a great new moon to journal on. Okay, so I know you guys love to talk about death. Scorpios, think about the end of your life and what you would have hoped to experience, felt, achieved. Sagittarius, sorry guys, the last in this, but it's your 9th house. So travel and exploration, maybe this new moon is going to create some manifestations in terms of travel opportunities, learning, growing. And of course, you are ruled by the 9th house, so it's quite nice. So that are some ways that it could affect you. So have a look at those, maybe journal on that as well and see what's coming up for you. Okay, so we're going to move into the tarot pull for each sign now. So do let me know in the chat, what is your sign? If you're joining on the replay, you can pop it in the comments. I'm just going to sage a little bit. I have my Everyday Witch tarot deck, so I'm just going to cleanse the cards because I have been using them for my own purposes. So I'll make sure they are fully cleansed. And we're going to do from Aries all the way to Pisces, because Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. So if you're a Pisces, sun and you don't know your rising, maybe look up your rising as well. So look out for these two specific tarot cards for your sun and your rising. Okay, hey David. All right, we've got Aries. You are the first one. And the card I'm pulling for you for this new moon is 5 of Cups. Hopefully you can see that. So 5 of Cups is about you're just focusing on the lack in your life. Perhaps you've had some problem happen that you didn't expect and it's left you feeling really down and really sad and you just feel like nothing's working out. But this is a card that reminds you that whilst you're focusing on the losses, look, there's like a party going on behind you. There's so much abundance that already exists within your life, but you're too busy focusing on the problems, the lack, the issues. So you can use your energy in your mind to focus on, okay, what is working and how can I do more of that? Knowing that the feeling of disappointment is temporary and this new moon is going to give you that fresh start to see that new perspective. So definitely focus on, right, gratitude list. What is already working out? Maybe pop it in the comments. Now, what are you grateful for already? And it's just basically a mindset shift for you that this new moon is really going to help you with. Okay, let's move on to Taurus. Any Tauruses in the house? All right, what does this new moon bring for you? Ooh, 2 of Pentacles. So this is a card all about a balance. I don't know what's going on in your life, Taurus, but perhaps you feel like you're putting a lot of energy and investment into one area of your life. Maybe it's your career, that you're kind of forgetting about your health, you're forgetting about your finances, you're forgetting about the relationships in your life. And this is a card that reminds you that balance is really important in life. So if you've not been taking care of your health because you've been working so hard, find that balance. Or maybe you've just been avoiding work, avoiding responsibility. And this card tells you that we need all in life. You know, we live in this, as you know, as a Taurus, as an earth sign, we live in this earth-based reality. We can't just constantly live in our heads and we can't just constantly like live in our bodies. Like we have to have the balance between, it's that root chakra and that crown chakra. We're up here all the time in our imagination land, nothing gets done. But if we're constantly putting work in but not taking a moment to reflect on it, we're also going to be heading potentially in the wrong direction. So this new moon encourages balance in your life. And you can journal on that as well. Like which areas of your life feel a little bit out of balance and how can you start to put a little bit more attention? Maybe you've been neglecting yourself, friends, family. So definitely consider that during the new moon in Leo. All right, so we have Gemini, which is myself. Anyone else a Gemini? Oh, we've got Ace of Wands. This is the first card. The aces are always the first ones, and it's a fire sign. So what this means, you can probably tell by the picture. This new moon in Leo for us Geminis is going to ignite a lot of juicy ideas, projects, plans, opportunities, manifesting a lot of things in the creative realm. And we're going to feel really inspired. So it's about striking while the iron's hot. So I think with this card, it's about creating as well. Especially if you're a Gemini, you are a lot of the times you're in your head. So how can you use these ideas and create something? Maybe it's like writing, maybe it's artistry, maybe it's like moving your body. There's a few different things here, but it's whatever your passion is. Maybe it's songwriting, maybe it's filmmaking. I don't know what you do, but this is a card is saying that with this new moon in Leo, you're going to get a lot of big ideas and to actually see them through and feel that inspiration as well. So it's quite a positive new moon. I'm going to see what ideas come up for me as well. All right, we have got Cancer. Cancers. You've just left your season. You're heading into Leo season. Okay, Cancer, sending you lots and lots of love. You got 9 of Swords. Something has hurt you a lot. There's been a bit of a heartbreak right now. And maybe it's just not been the best time for you. But what you can see here is this beautiful sunrise. Sometimes you can view it as a sunset. I see it as a sunrise, which means another day is coming. It's going to get better. Take it one day at a time. So if you're feeling right now like so much stress, pain, something really like unexpected happened that just knocked you off your feet, you're not feeling well, that this is a temporary thing, but because it's swords, it's about the mind, do make sure to speak about it, to maybe therapists, write these feelings down, allow yourself to feel. Don't try and avoid the feeling of this sadness, but know that it's going to get better every day, and that self-care is going to be really, really critical for you, Cancer, during this new moon in Leo. So make sure as well, the antidote for this, by the way, is most likely what Leos would say, fun. How can you invite a little bit more fun into your life, a little bit more play, a little bit less taking it so seriously, and just like zooming out, and just because I know you care so much, Cancer, you care so much about everything. So what about caring about yourself and have a bit of self-care? So that is for you, Cancer, and we're going into Leo. All right, Leo, new moon in Leo. Okay, interesting. We've got 4 of Swords. So similar to, well, kind of similar to that other card. This one is about, to me, when I see this, it's about waiting, patiently waiting, but resting. But it can also sometimes come up as maybe avoidance as well. Like perhaps you're just, things are going on and you're like, I don't want to think about it. I don't want to see that, but it's happening. And you know that you have to address the issues, the dark night of the soul. And there's nothing wrong with that. So this card, this new moon in Leo, has kind of 2 meanings. So it could be if you're avoiding something, you've got to face it because that's how you'll break through it. And the second one is to also prioritize rest and relaxation as well, because you're probably going through a new identity because it is, you know, affecting your first house. So if you feel like a lot of things are just making you so tired, like things are falling away, you just need a moment to breathe, especially during summer when we're encouraged to always be busy. This new moon is asking you just like, take a pause, take a breath, Leo, and make sure to take care of yourself. All right, let's go into Virgo. My Virgos. Ooh, okay, 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands for my Virgos. Have you been having some arguments at work or some family issues, friendship issues, disagreements? Then that's okay. This new moon is telling you, okay, there's going to be disagreements, whether they're happening now or during this new moon, where things are getting a little bit heated. It is Mercury retrograde, by the way, so things can get lost in translation. I'm not going to get into too much detail, but currently I'm in a WhatsApp group that's just going haywire at the minute, and so much miscommunication. And really, people just need to ring each other up and have a chat and realize it's not as bad as they say it is. So this is a card, Virgo, that whatever's happening right now, can you find the mediation between the conversation? Are you taking things too personally? Have you heard someone say something about you, but not directly from them, but from someone else? Communication can get completely, all mixed up. And this is a card that says to just find the balance within. If there's conflict right now, it's going to get better, but also learning when to be a leader and when to be a team player. Because Virgos, I know you're probably more of a team player. And maybe you're just like letting everyone come to you with their problems and complain. But instead of adding to that, just let them be, focus on your own thing, and realize as well that disagreements are part of life, but they don't have to ruin things. Sometimes you just need to have like a conversation. I think perhaps you need a conversation with somebody. You need to clear the air. That's what this new moon is. New moon in Leo can offer you an invite to. How can you clear the air in your life? Maybe there's a conversation that needs to be had. And we've got, oh, that one already flew out for Scorpio, so we're going to take it. Scorpio 16, the Tower. Oh, it's not Scorpio, it's Libra. Libra, the Tower. Okay, so Libra, this is your card. It flew out, so I think it's for you. It was the next one. So Libras, are you okay? Because this means your foundations are changing. Perhaps you're moving, something feels unstable. And the Tower is a major arcana card that says, okay, something needs to be destroyed to be rebuilt better. And perhaps there's something in your life, some sort of foundation beliefs. It could be situations, career, something that just needs to be gone, that isn't serving you. It's not in alignment with you anymore. And that this change is going to happen whether you can control it or not. If you've been holding on so tight to a relationship, a friendship, and you feel like it's already like falling away, crumbling away, and you can't hold on to it, it's like sand. That's meant to be. And as painful as that is, on the other side, you'll have a stronger foundation, a stronger trusting yourself. So just trust the unfolding. And this new moon is asking you to surrender. Libra, surrender and allow. All right, Scorpio, let's get you. Any Scorpios here? Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. All right. Kind of similar to the Gemini, Page of Cups. So Scorpio, this is going to be a great new moon for you to tap into your artistry, to tap into your inner artist. Obviously, this is very clear. He's painting, but it could be anything. You haven't been creative enough and having fun, because I know that a lot of Scorpios tend to be perfectionists as well. They want to be professionals before they've even begun, but this is telling you, start messy and allow the unfolding. You're not going to be perfect ever. First of all, there is no perfect, it's an illusion, but you're just going to have to give it a go. Whatever you've been wanting to try, something creative, something fun that lights you up, you're going to be a beginner at it, but that's what it's for. Begin to learn and to begin and to have that experience can be really rewarding. So this new moon is going to offer you opportunities to try something new, try something creative, and just allow yourself to do it without any expectation, just because you want to. You're not going to share this on Instagram, it's just for you. So if you've been craving to do like a private project, a creative project, to experiment, then this new moon is really going to support that. Okay, we have got Scorpio, now we've got Sagittarius. Any Sagittarius in the house? Sagittarius, okay, another major. We've got Wheel of Fortune for my Sagittarius friends, which is about choices. And whatever's going on in your life right now, if things are going great, please enjoy it and embrace it. I'm not saying anything bad's going to happen, but life is about ups and downs. So if it's good, really be grateful for that. But also if you're in a lull right now, it's not, things aren't going your way, anything can change at any time, at any point, because the wheel's always spinning. There's always going to be miracles. There's always going to be another day. And the Wheel of Fortune is about, okay, the part of it's also about karma. If you've been putting out some good energy, you've been creating, you've been taking that action, just take a step back and trust that you can receive. If you feel like you keep going and keep going and keep going out of desperation, out of anxiety, out of fear, then you're just going to manifest more of that. But if you've done the work, Sagittarius. So now you can step back and relax, knowing that you've done it. But if you feel like you have been sort of laid back, not doing too much right now, then this can also be a sign to take a little bit of action towards that, and trust that when you take one small step towards where you want to go, it's like you're leading the path. You don't have to get there straight away, but you're taking that action. So the Wheel of Fortune, blessings, opportunities that come in your way, so make sure to strike while the iron's hot. Okay, and we have Capricorn. Just got a few more to go. Any Capricorns? I'm Capricorn rising. Ooh, we got Seven of Pentacles. This is a lovely card that says all your hard work is paying off. So you can see here, this little witch, she has been planting, she's been, growing, she's been nurturing and watering the seeds of her intentions, and the fruits of her labor are being received. So Capricorn's rising or Capricorn sun, This is a card that says if you've been doing all that hard work that you've been putting in over the years that no one else has seen behind the scenes, that those flowers are going to bloom. And it means, you know, with the pentacles, it's abundance. So maybe that's money, money's coming in, opportunities for financial abundance, or even just internal abundance. Something is coming that's going to be really, really beautiful. And just know that all the effort you've put in is paying off. Okay, that was Capricorn. Let's move on to Aquarius. Hello, Preeti, as well. All right, Aquarius, if you've missed your tarot card, don't worry, there will be a replay. So just got 2 more to go, then we'll have an EFT tap-in. So here we go, Aquarius. Interesting, you've also got the Wheel of Fortune as well. So again, similar to what I said for Sagittarius, it is about choices, but also that anything can happen. Blessings, opportunities, miracles. That whatever you're going through, life is ups and downs, twists and turns, but also remembering to enjoy that journey and to know that whatever you're trying to manifest can happen at any time if you keep choosing to believe in it, to believe in yourself. I'm hearing for you, Aquarius, especially, it's the self-belief that is going to get you where you want to go. If you've been having self-doubts about what it is you want to manifest, like you've been taking courses, you've been Googling, you've been just looking for signs everywhere, it's because you deep down don't believe it. If you believed it, you wouldn't have to seek so much evidence or validation. So I think with this Wheel of Fortune, it's about but self-belief, believing in yourself and believing that all these beautiful things that you want to manifest, that you've been working towards, are coming true. And last but not least, Pisces. All right, 8 of Swords. So this new moon is interesting. You might feel like you are a little bit stuck, trapped, and that you feel like you can't see a way out of your mind. So with Pisces, even though it's a water sign, I feel like it's the oldest sign of the zodiac. And perhaps you've been having just so many thoughts that haven't been helpful, overthinking, just going over future stuff, past stuff, like you've not really been present, and that you feel like you're trapped. Your brain and your mind and your beliefs have been trapping you. You feel stuck. So with this new moon, it can be a great opportunity to just pay attention to what you're thinking, what you're believing, what you're saying, and be like, is that true for me? Do I want that to be true for me? And how can you change the perspective to the opposite? So if you've been looking at a situation and saying, I'm stuck, I can't do it. Well, what if you could find the solution for it? What if there is a solution? You've just been focusing too much on how hard it is rather than, okay, it's a challenge, but I can get through it. So it's about mindset for this new moon to work with for Pisces. Okay, great. We have just done all 12 tarot card pulls for the zodiac signs. If you've missed them because you joined late, don't you worry, there will be a replay. But for now, we're gonna just do a quick EFT tapping with some positive affirmations. So I know there's a little bit of delay on my Zoom to my YouTube, but I'm just going to write in the chat if there's any positive affirmations you want in the tapping. In the tapping, pop them here. And you can write that down. If you don't have any affirmations, that is fine, no worries. It's just in case you have something that you want to tap on. But with the tapping, we're just going to do the 8 tapping points with pretty much optimistic positive affirmations, because something that I've been realizing, I think this new moon in Leo, which I really like this new moon because it's going to be Lionsgate, you know, the portal is opening soon, that really Leos know how to play, they know how to enjoy themselves, and they know how to have fun. And I just want you to consider that this summer, or wherever you are, this winter if you're down under, can you just have a bit more fun in life? Can you not take it as seriously? I think that sometimes can be a solution to stress when we get so caught up in everything. How can I make this more fun? How can I make cleaning the dishes more fun? How can I make pay my taxes more fun? How can I just find the fun and the pleasure and play in everything? Of course, David, hope that helped. All right, we're going to do a quick tapping, and then you can get on with your day then. So let's begin tapping at the top of the head and just repeat after me. And let's tap some good positive affirmations for the new moon in Leo. Under the new moon in Leo, I am choosing to feel good. I am choosing to have more fun because I've been working so hard, taking everything so seriously. And it's just time for a change. Well, the good news is a new moon is a new slate. And I'm going to encourage more humor, more optimism, and to just enjoy my life. Because I deserve to. I'm also stepping into my confidence. I'm not afraid to shine my light, to take up space, and to get creative. I believe in myself. I believe that everything is working out for me. I am worthy. I am good enough. And I welcome in new opportunities. I welcome in abundance. And I'm just going to see how it goes. What's going to happen? I'm letting go of yesterday and all the past that has been bothering me. And I'm focusing on the here and now and the potential of summer. I'm manifesting miracles. Beautiful surprises from the universe. Dream clients. Money. Love. And just feeling so good about myself. And I am proud of myself. And so it is. All right, take a deep breath in and exhale. Let it go. And I hope you're feeling, I've got an itchy nose now. Sometimes tapping makes my nose itch. Anyone else? Or tingles? But I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're feeling positive about this new moon in Leo. And don't forget as well that I am hosting a full-on new moon ritual tomorrow at 12 p.m. UK time, so make sure you join. And as well, I'd like to just invite you, if you haven't already, I'm going to put this in the comments if you are part of the replay, to join the membership. Because you know what's happening this Sunday? This Sunday, I'm going to be doing a tarot pull for all members during the live session. So if you are not a member yet and you want your own unique tarot pull on whatever question, you can click on the Patreon link and join. I'm just going to show you what that looks like if you've never used a Patreon before. It's $11 a month to join. So right here, right now, this is what you click on if you see the link. This is for founder members, $11 a month. That is it. You can start a 3-day trial. So with that, you get sessions every Sunday at 6 p.m. UK time. I've said 4, but to be honest, sometimes we have 5 because the months can have 5, but it's basically every Sunday at 6 p.m. UK time with replays. This time could change depending on the members and when you're free, but that's currently what it is for now. And you get replays, is also exclusive discounts, videos, and more inside the membership. I've already got basically got access to the audio course for overcoming procrastination. It's a 4-day audio course, and it goes through all the things that have been helping you, keeping you stuck basically, and this is going to help you break through. That's already in there. The Manifesting Bootcamp 4-day live sessions also in there. So there's replays of my past coaching programs that are already included, and you also get the live sessions, and that is every single week. And as you know, this Sunday, we're going to be doing a session about cracking the shell open, about manifesting abundance, opportunities, feeling good, and there'll be a tarot poll for all members. So make sure you click start 7-day free trial and you join. If you are a free member, this doesn't include you, unfortunately, but you do get your 7 days free. So try a free trial out right now. And if you like it, then come and join. But have the free trial, take your 7 days, enjoy the membership. There's already replays in there. Come and join us on Sunday at 6 p.m. for the live session and your free tarot pull. And then if you're like, oh, you know what, I really like it, then stick around. It's only $11 a month for everything. So make sure that you click on that button, Patreon, and come and join. And hopefully I'll see some of you tomorrow as well, because tomorrow we do have the new moon ritual with journaling and EFT tapping. That's a bit of a longer session than it was today. But I just want to say thank you everybody for being here. I hope you enjoyed the tapping and the tarot pull, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, or I'll see you on Sunday for your tarot pull and the live session for Tap Into Your Magic membership. Thank you everybody, and I will see you in